Well, so we about to keep going here in OXENFREE. Second, and climbing anchor.
Oh, looks like a climbing anchor. Well, I
Anchor.
won't be able to use this unless I get some rope somewhere.
So we need a rope. And here's Jacob and Riley. By the way, Copper Creek Tail. We accidentally teleported right here. So let's go to Copper Creek Tail and try to find maybe some rope.
Evelyn, you there? Over.
11
I
p.m.
don't think we can get through. Look, I think I know what might be going on, but it's going to take some explaining. My cottage is just up the way here. I might have something that could help. It's not very far.
You live in a
You live
cabin?
in a cabin? Like a log cabin?
Well, I say cottage, but yeah, it's been in my family for a while. We were one of the few allowed to build on the land. It's technically part of the park. Anyways, I took this job because I've been into this stuff ever since I was young, and I'm not just randomly into radio technology. I mean, I know what transmitters are for a reason. When I was a kid, there was this older lady who lived in town. Well, she lived on Edwards Island, really, but she got her groceries and stuff in town. She studied this stuff. Weird frequencies, signals. She had lots of theories no one believed, or would believe. When we were kids, we were kind of friends, and
Friends and...
The cabin's just up this way. Not that it's gonna wow your socks off or anything, but I like to explain to people that I inherited it. Yeah, just so you don't think. It's not like this is my beach house or anything. My
Pointillia.
parents had me and my brother old and both died in our 20s.
What we're gonna choose. Is it your brothers too?
So you share it with your brother?
Yeah, technically, but he's never really around. The cabin and the money left me in my parents' will means that I have to work, but it's not like a huge deal, basically. I used to worry this made me a boring person.
I'm compelled to remind you that this place was an inheritance. I'm not a secret billionaire. Just look at my shoes.
Wow, this look
I like
nice.
it. It's like if a tree fork could grow up.
Hey, thanks. I try to keep it ship-shape.
It's
All
really
the
a
stuff that we
fort.
need is inside. Should just take a minute. I know exactly where it is.
Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
What's
Right.
up?
Kind of, yes. The door is locked, which it should be. The keys, however, are not where they should be. I can picture it. They're in the kitchen drawer. I was moving things around this morning, and I forgot to put them back in.
Is this really your house?
I'm starting to get worried that this isn't your house. Should I be?
Well, I could show you my driver's license if that wasn't also inside. I watched a video on how to pick locks. I think I remember the host's hair color. Yeah, I'll tool around with it for a bit. And if push comes, I'll just unscrew the damn thing.
Alright, so map updated. And what? Garage door. Can we enter
Wait, can
from
we just get in
here?
from here?
Absolutely. If my truck was here with the garage door opener. Sorry.
Probably.
Doesn't look like he cleans the gutters much.
Get up
Maybe he plans to.
through the window.
Did that? No.
Doggy door. For real. Go inside. Oh, there's some button. Garage door opener. Almost got it.
Almost there. Rats.
Let's try to push that button.
Swell.
Oh, there's broom. Ugh.
Damn it.
Maybe? No.
Hey. We need your help here, maybe. Come on, come and help me out. Well, there's another door right here. Side door.
Why am I not surprised?
Window. How can I
Need
get
to
up
get
there?
up there. Hmm.
Interesting. What you gonna say about this? He's busy right now. By the way.
This should reach the window.
Oh, finally. How she can carry this stuff? I mean, it must be heavy.
Nope.
Alright.
Really?
Go inside. What do we see here? Books?
Encyclopedia Brown, a biography of Guglielmo Marconi. I don't know who that is. And an 8th grade science textbook. Jacob, you are a man of interesting tastes.
And sculpture?
Oh,
Looks nice.
not bad for an amateur.
Frame picture?
His brother. Didn't think they'd be twins.
Who must that be? Evelyn? This right here. Let's answer the phone.
Hello?
Better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. Awaiting be hell, I am to wait. Better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, you have a nice day too.
Pizza boxes. Well, you gotta love
Go
pizza.
for a pizza right now.
Let's go downstairs. Light switch.
Ah! Of course.
Of
Hey
course.
there! Come let me in.
Metal monster.
He's actually pretty good at this.
For real. Hey. Come on, get in.
Thanks. How'd you get in?
The explanation isn't fun, so just imagine I did something really impressive.
I'll assume I probably just left something unlocked.
You assume.
The journal should be just over here. I know there was one where she talked about gates. Windows to perpendicular spaces.
I know it's in here. Just
Do you only eat pizza?
Do you eat anything other than pizza?
No. I really thought about lying there, but the evidence is pretty damning.
That's
Oh, wait.
right.
Hang on.
Oh, this is it. One of the journals that belonged to Maggie Adler. She was stationed at Fort Milner, right here on the coast, when the submarine crashed. She said it was a mistake, that the whole thing had an experimental engine or something. And that when it blew up, something happened to the reactor. It split the crewmen from our reality, forced them in between time, in between dimensional planes. They were gone. Not really.
Are they still there?
out there or wherever?
Maybe? I used to pick up radio signals that sounded, sailory, but it's been a few years. Maggie did all these experiments and research in the last half of her life. She discovered radio waves can reach through planes of existence. It can affect the past and the future. But, without hard proof, without the knowledge of the inciting incident, no one, really except me, believed her.
Okay, I don't believe her.
Jacob, I don't know. I appreciate that you were friends with this woman, with Maggie, but submarines and libraries and experimental reactors, it's all just a little hot to swallow right now.
All right, I get it. But listen, just look. This one, She told me about ghosts, about people she cared about. A woman named Anna that died to one of those things. She called them gates. And I think that big triangle thing in the sky is one of them. I could barely understand what she was talking about. It's just a kid, you know?
What are kids?
What are they? Or it? What is it? I still have no idea what it is.
I think it's a hole between what Maggie called comprehensive states of matter. Everyone else would probably call them timelines, or maybe dimensions or something. Miss Adler said she spoke through a portal, or a gateway, or whatever, to a Sergeant Griffin years after he died. He was on the USS Kanaloa, stuck in time. These were my versions of, of campfire stories, I guess.
Well, I have to say, Jacob, this is really testing my don't hate the messenger, maxim.
Yeah, I'm sorry, all right? I wish I had better, less frightening news. I know she had some way to... Just one second. What we need is this guy. Yeah, here it is. She writes...
Huh. What did she say?
Jacob, come on! What'd she say?
Oh, yeah, sorry. She says that harmonizing electromagnetic waves emitted towards a gate could successfully diffuse its source signal. See? So this is what I thought when the transmitter went crazy. That first one was diffusing the signal and starting to cancel out the gate. So transmitters can diffuse the source signal. We can use them to stop it, based on what Maggie thinks at least.
I'm just gonna assume this is a good thing you just said.
That's a very good assumption to make. Not always the case, but right now, yes. We can use the transmitter's frequency to cancel out the portal, which is definitely what we want to do. Because, Maggie says, she wrote here, that gates or portals, whatever you want to call them, can, in theory, destabilize the properties of our current existence. Which doesn't sound good.
Well, let's get on it.
Man.
Yeah, alright, I get the gist. I think. Bad stuff will happen. What's next?
The general store's holding our transmitters, right? And climbing gear? Because if that's the case...
That's what Evelyn said. Yeah, they have my stuff.
So I know the owner, and I know where the key is, so that's no problem. After that, we'll have to put another 3 transmitters to triangulate the right harmonic frequency. The math dictates they have to be roughly equidistant and at the same height. So for us, that means a clear view of Edwards Island to compete with the signal traffic and get through to the other side of the harbor. After that, it should work.
Not gonna answer anything, and let's see what happens.
Okay. Let's get back to the general store, get those transmitters in gear.
General store was on fire.
I just hope we're right.
Riley!
Back
Riley,
then.
are you there? Pick up right now! Over!
Oh, it's Evelyn. We
Hey,
should loop her in.
Evelyn, this
Hey,
is
Evelyn,
crazy.
do you, see or, know how insane this is getting? Over?
Riley! Riley, thank God! Okay, you're okay. Everything's okay. Okay, that's good. The readings we're getting on our end here look really bad. We just know, based on these figures, there's something electromagnetic that's building in intensity.
Evelyn, hey, it's Jacob. Yeah, we know it's bad and getting worse, but we figured out that if we use the transmitters to nullify the bad frequencies, it can diffuse them completely.
You figured it out? Figured it out how?
We figured it out with the
Science.
power of science. And, Jacob's knowledge of all this stuff.
Just
What's
don't
that?
worry, we know what to do. The transmitters will act as a net.
It would be like the old radio towers. The geography's bend is like a natural amplifier.
All we'd have to do is just place them high above sea level and it'll knock out the signal that's screwing everything up.
Actually, that might work. And the stuff you need is just sitting at the general store right now.
That's not a big deal. That's Fred Hollinger's place. He's a buddy of mine.
He keeps a spare key to the front door behind the back doormat.
Hey, and I was gonna suggest just throwing a brick through the window. But this is better.
Let's go
Okay,
then.
let's go.
Alright, I got a lot of stuff to get ready over here. Good luck, guys. Godspeed. Over and out.
Godspeed, you Black Emperor. Break into jail, so get some climbing gear for the night ahead. Ooh. Where's general store? I wondered. Here it is. So left, and then down.
Oh, and Jacob, sorry, I forgot. Did you ever find Athena?
Oh, no. Not yet.
You know, I'm sure she'll turn up soon. Country dogs can handle anything, you know?
Yeah. Thanks for checking. Over and out.
Yeah.
Sorry, my dog, Athena, got out last night. She goes on walks by herself all the time, but this is the first time she hasn't come back right away. Something spooked her, but...
I'll
Oh,
keep
okay.
my eye out.
Good to know. I will keep an eye out.
I'm hoping we'll just run across her.
Well, here we go. Once again,
Oh! Ow! Ooh! Sorry.
my favorite place so
Sorry,
far
slippery.
in this game. Chill stuff. And let's get down.
Oh, sorry, wait. We have to...
What did you forget again? Ah, you man.
Just got it.
Can I speed too?
Whenever you cross the bridge, you have to spit over the side. It's good luck.
Okay. Let me do that too.
Well, there.
I like that stuff, you know, like some small, simple things. Giving some charm to this game, I would say. And the music's so nice. Here, come on. For real. Alright. Uptown Harbor. Alright. General
Okay,
store.
made it.
This
Just this way
location.
to the general store. Cross your fingers he never moved the key.
I saw it on fire last night.
Follow me. It's right here. Okay, key should be right under the mat. Real high-tech security, you know?
I'm stealing gum. It's happening. But which one?
Hey,
Hell yes, and grab me a pack.
get some
Grab
for
me
me
too.
too.
I'm all talk. Besides, am I so sugar in these things? I don't need to grow an eyeball on my foot.
Should leave a note.
Like a note or something?
And what would this note say? Universe possibly collapsing, had to technically rob you, hugs and kisses, steak and rye. There's the gear. Let's go.
Hey, backpack.
Mind if I take a look at the gear? A few more transmitters, and it looks like a climbing rope, clasps, everything we'll need. Which, yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that part. Try not to think about it.
We'll be
We'll
fine.
be fine, Jacob. With the rope, it's pretty easy, honestly.
Easy for some people. Now we're set. Anyways, let's just focus on fixing it. We got our gear, we got our map. We're not restricted to the beaten path, so to speak. We should start walking to as above sea level as we can get. Take a look at your map, and let's pick where we want to go.
I mean, we wasn't right here, Garland Highway probably.
All right. Have an idea of where we're going?
Let's just walk. Just like a museum, I prefer not to make a whole plan first. Just start moving and see what you see.
Okay, yeah. Let's do it.
I know where we need the rope. Come on. By the way, how can we get over there? After that, we have to go
Hey,
down.
Olivia Massel, are you there? Over.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Stay off the walkie. Olivia's at Garland, where the receptions are. Over and out.
Olivia Massel? I thought she sounded familiar.
Hey, what's up?
Remember something else? Last time you had an idea, it really helped us out.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so, Olivia Massel is the teenage daughter of, well, the easiest way to say it is they're a cult. The Massels, a well-known group of nutter-butter lunatics.
Extremely wealthy, very insular, very private. Her mom and dad actually died in a prop plane crash almost 4 years ago, but she lives with her aunt and uncle now.
That weird thing on the trail path? That's them. Parentage, they call themselves.
And there are stories.
No
About
way.
people disappearing.
No way. Like, I don't know what's going on. Of course I don't.
So those 4 people, they're probably after the plane crash somewhere at the island. I mean, there's...
But whatever's happening tonight, ancient gods have nothing to do with it.
Hey, I'm just saying what I know and what I've heard, and you can take it or leave it.
I think it's her.
Wow. Finally can use the rope.
Man, I was really hoping to avoid this, but, take a walk on the wild side, Jake.
Let me tell you, things
Oh,
doesn't
God.
work this way.
Oh, God of God.
I'm proud of you, Jacob. You're a rock climbing fool.
I
Oh,
mean, you
I'm a
cannot
fool,
slide on a rope
but
like
thanks.
this. You're gonna hurt your arms, come on. What's that?
There's a weird looking lock on the door. It might be a radio lock. One of those things that needs a calibrated radio to tune open. They use alternate frequency RF signals to control the deadbolt. If we had a radio with a broader range, we could tune in its code and unlock it.
Man. Well, I don't think we can get around. It'll be impossible to get in unless we find one of those radios. Ugh.
Let's
Oh.
just come back later. If we find a better radio along the way, great. If not, maybe we'll have come up with a workaround.
Yeah, okay.
So what?
Riley, you there? Over.
Let's answer.
Hello?
You're catching us at an awkward time, Evelyn. We're right in the middle of the job. What is it?
I just wanted to see how you were doing and how it's looking out there. Over.
I can describe it.
Honestly, Evelyn, I don't even know how to describe it, but things aren't good. We're sticking with the plan, planning the transmitters to combat the portal, but we haven't made much headway yet. Over.
The numbers are otherworldly, way off track from where they should be. Yeah, Jim, I know. Sorry, a coworker's letting me know he couldn't get his car started. It's okay. Riley, I want to stick to the plan. Still plant those transmitters, but can you do me a favor? Could you give me a call whenever you plant a transmitter? It would help me help you with what's going on.
Yeah,
Evelyn,
okay.
that's fine. Over.
Great. It's important you call me before you head out to your next objective when you plant them, okay? It'll help a ton. Okay, I'll let you go. Remember, I'm on 7. Good luck out there. Over and out.
She's hiding something or what? Evelyn asked to check with her whenever we plan a transmitter. So... should we go... to the transmitter once again? Why does he stand in right there? Oh, finally. Alright. Let's try get back to the transmitter place.
when they hired me for this, they said I was gonna have to work with somebody. And I said, that's fine. What can you tell me about them? And they said, all we can tell you is that she used to live here and then she moved away, and now she's moved back. And I remember thinking, that's funny. I never.
I need a reset.
I, guess I just needed a reset. I didn't have a permanent address, and drifting like that can feel great for a bit, like I'm beating some system, but I didn't really have anything to show for it but a foggy memory and a lot of bad habits.
Hey, your dad rewired my folks' garage when I was a kid. How's he doing? Still an electrician?
Hey, he's fine.
He's fine. Still paints his little models. Last one was a Revolutionary War platoon or something.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember him being into those. Look, you came back for a reset, and I know that it's going terribly wrong so far. But it's only the first day. Who knows what tomorrow will be like?
Could
Hey,
get
you're
worse.
right. Maybe it'll get even worse.
Yeah.
What's right there?
Cross your fingers.
What
Huh?
is this?
Oh, no way. I buried this. When I was a kid, Maggie had me bury letters for her. Weird, I know, but she paid $5 each. I promised I'd never read any of them. Never did. Never will. Keep your eyes open. I guarantee there are more of these out there.
Well, Mel,
My mother was an undertaker.
let her read.
One way to start a letter, Maggie.
My mother was an undertaker. I grew up in a graveyard. They say a cemetery is no place for a child, but for me it's a place of happy memories. Somewhere I go on the great days. Sometimes, wandering beside me, the headstones, I swear I can still smell my mother's perfume. Funny what we should run into each other there. You don't meet many fellow amateur radio enthusiasts in a while, let alone one conducting experiments. I must say, the amplifier you were working with has thoroughly piqued my curiosity. A homemade, no less. Bravo. Alright, there's some letter. Buried. Jacob. Looks like you've been hanging around here. Definitely have no idea where we have to go, but again, let's try to go this place and check this transmitter.
Hey, I was meaning to ask, when you were, in my house, in my bedroom is this, thing I've been working on for years. Clay sculpture? I can't remember if I covered it up or not, but, assuming I didn't, and assuming you took a look, and assuming you formed an opinion upon looking, what might that opinion be? Lots of assumptions there, I realize.
I didn't notice it. Let's try.
Sorry, can't say I noticed it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. You don't really go into someone's house and expect, sculpted clay. Well, if we don't die nightmarish deaths that they show in advanced mortician classes, maybe I can show you the work in progress. And maybe you can pretend to like it. And I'm not ashamed to admit that that would be perfectly fine with me.
Why do I climbing up here? The gate is open. So let's just don't waste time and you know. Great music once again. I see something. Another letter.
Anna. Who was Anna?
It was an accident, a careless mental mistake. 2 syllables, but you're not wrong. Anna is never far from my thoughts. Her name never far from my lips, clearly. Do not think this is by choice. So much of my life is not by choice. So much of life Oh, so I tell myself, I wish I could tell you it will never happen again. I wish I could tell you many things. Mama was.
So, embarrassing confession. Before my truck broke down, I was headed to the library to return a book I was a month late in returning. I'm talking 30 proper days. And I never even finished it. Athena and I walk there all the time.
Bad
So
book.
I figured two birds, you know?
Not a good book?
It was mindless brain candy. Fun, but no real, vitamins and minerals, you know? But really, I could have waited another 30 because Kamina PL got rid of late fees last September. I mean, is it weird that I don't mind paying late fees? I get that getting rid of them promotes library usage, which is a big plus. But I mean, there has to be consequences.
You really want to charge a kid 50 cents because he's one day late and returning Dude the Cat Goes to School? Do you remember how hard it was to get money as a kid? You may as well charge them Cold Fusion.
I do, and that's exactly why. Learn the lesson, young reader. Maybe a more considerate child also wants to know how that day at school went for Dude, but now they'll never know. Anyway, now you know. Judge me.
Nothing here.
Finish the damn thing. Come on, at this point you're like morally obligated.
You're not the boss of me, but yeah, I should. I will, but because Jacob decided so. Thank you and tip your waitstaff.
I'm a little tired, so I'm just resting my feet, but I'm on the road.
Window pane poet.
Yeah. I still have to decide what I want to be.
Is that how it works?
So I've heard. I'm thinking about an almond tree or a raccoon. Perhaps an almond tree if I'm remembered, and a raccoon if I'm not.
What did you do?
Agriculture?
You'll be remembered.
Perhaps. History is restless of aggressive men. I have my own order of events. You're not concerned with posterity? No, I see.
So it's useless stuff. Some radio program.
Hey, you okay?
Kamina High School radio station. Fearless.
I guess there's nothing here, so... Well... elevation 3,000 feet, so probably we need to go to the charity point over there and to Tega Falls, if I understand this stuff right. Let me check once again. We need to plan 3 more of these transmitters up and down the coast. Clear view above Edwards Island, above 3,000 feet elevation. So yeah, I guess Church of Grand Architect, probably one of them. One right here, charity point, and over there to Tega Falls. Alright. So that Jody was useless. 3 more, right? Yeah, so should we try to... But how can we get there? There is a highway, but we can't pass that. Anyway, should we get down to Uptown Harbor and then North Kamina Community Center, but we can pass Jacob's Place. I wonder how can we get there for real. Interesting thing. Well, anyway, let's figure it out. But from here, the only way is to go down, I guess. Copper Creek Tail. There's some breach over there. And a highway. So maybe we need a car for this. Waterhead Bluffs. Interesting. Interesting. Which way we didn't go yet? Well, let's try to go down anyway. Let's try to go down.
When we're done with all of this, you should come back here. Like this area.
Hey man,
Best
you
sunset
talking
view in town.
non-stop, you know?
5 crisp dollar bills in your pocket, you find a better one.
So noted. And I intend to collect summers if it ain't up to snuff.
500 pennies, you have my word.
You talking non-stop, man.
Sunsets on Mars are blue. Did you know that? Something about the dust in the atmosphere? Blue Martian sunset. Saw it on a nature show.
I totally knew that. It's my home planet, after all.
Right, of course. How could I forget? I'm kind of jealous, you know? I mean, I'm totally down with Earthlian sunsets. No complaints. But, I don't know. Makes you wonder what else is out there.
Where these trail
How
goes.
much of it we'll never get to see.
Copper Creek Tail.
Maybe that's just me.
Let's go to Mars.
Envy no more, my man. We're going to Mars. You, me, Athena, pack some snacks.
Ha! You can pick the tunes.
I guess we... That's some kind of new place. And there's an elevator.
Something must have gone wrong with their... whatever they were doing.
Mel, since you didn't want to hear it, you'll just have to read it. Our work will not yield the results you're looking for. It just won't. Tom, I'm so very sorry to say it's beyond our reach, beyond anyone's reach. For hypercritical of me to say, I encourage you to look forward. If that's as impossible for you as it is for me, that perhaps try to change how exactly you look back. Take Hank it easy, Tom. I know he's an infant for now. It's not for him. And when Hank is old enough to understand, tell him about his older brother. Well, what is this place? Actually nothing new. Let's try this way. Into that
I used
cave.
to think about Maggie Adler and just what she used to tell me about all this.
Berenson Creek.
At least an hour of every day. With time, it faded, you know, like everything. But I never stopped playing around with radios. It's trying to prove her right. Trying to vindicate her a little. Everything that's been going on these last few months has really stirred up a lot. I'd be so absolutely crazy if this has to do with her.
Hey, that's your house, you know? And probably, let's try.
You sound like you miss her.
I mean, we were pals, you know? I used to practically live at the library, and she'd come and check out books on electromagnetism. She'd ask what I was reading. No one else would. She was a character. And I was so young. I don't know. I was a kid and bored and my house sucked, so, you know, why not hang out with some weird old lady who believed in magic?
Well, I hope we're on the right track.
Eventually, I'd stopped going to the library. I'd read all the Encyclopedia Browns anyway.
By the way, climbing
She
anchor.
just carried this weight on her.
12
You
a.m.
could
That's
see it in her trembles.
midnight,
It
man.
just got to be too much eventually. Sadness was like radiation. You can only be around it so much. Before...
Can we visit her? Maybe she can help?
Ah, bit of a leap there. We could climb down here also.
For real.
Riley! Riley! Jesus! Are you okay? Please say something.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I'm dead. Or maybe I just wish I was dead.
Give me a second.
Hey, careful
Hey,
coming down.
careful coming down.
I got it. Okay. You doing all right? You look okay. That's a good sign. Isaac Newton really should have been a farmer. So, we want to go up there, but the caves are pretty well connected. We follow this one through, should wind up somewhere on the other side. She admittedly isn't the prettiest plan, but she's the best we got. Anyways, come on. Just this way, I think.
Nice. Some cave. By the way, we have lighter. Wow.
Jesus,
Some
when did all
kind of
this
fog.
fog come in?
Hey, if you're on this frequency, pick up.
Who's that?
Riley, are you there? Over.
Hey, who are you? What do you
Hi.
want?
Hey, is there something you want? Over?
Man, you sound... actually, you don't sound at all how I thought you'd sound. But, how's it going? Over.
Not
Not
really
good.
good.
I'm kind of in the middle of stuff, actually, so I'm gonna need a point to this fast, okay? Over.
Okay. I don't want to waste your time. That's a pretty important resource. But my mom used to tell me stories. That's why I'm calling. Because one of the stories was about tonight, and the things that are going on. Anyways, I just had a hunch. I'll see you later.
What the hell?
Hello? Anyone there? Over.
Hey, who's this?
Yes. Who am I speaking with? Over.
You're speaking with Nick Stewart, ma'am. Now, can you tell me why you're on this frequency? Over. Hello?
Look, pal, just leave me alone. All right, it's been a long night. Over.
Leave you alone? You called me. Listen, I got you on the horn here, so can you do me a favor? You sound pretty clear, which means you're probably in Camina, right? Probably at the dock by Charity Point. There's an outpost for local fishermen near you. Can you take a minute and check if a blue backpack is in there? It's the outpost for local fishermen. I want to make sure it's still there.
Yeah, sorry. Look, I'm really busy at the moment doing, stuff that just can't be put on the back burner. Over.
Oh, fine. Listen, this channel is reserved for maritime emergency use only. Understand? Okay, don't call again. Over and out.
For real, what's that? Where do we have to go? We fell and burst. Let's find a way around. Come on. I mean, this way or what? Crazy stuff. Caves again.
These, caves are, connected, I think, to Garland. We'll have to go there later, so you'll see how widespread it is. If you, know the tunnels well enough, you can walk to and from practically any point in town completely underground.
It's
It's
creepy.
kind of creepy. I don't really love places where you can't immediately see all the exit.
Oh, wait. You see that? Hello?
Who's there?
Who's out there?
Well,
Oh, hey, check it out. We could probably climb down this.
wow. Your night vision is way better than mine. Didn't even see this. Lead the way.
Lead the way. Okay. There's nothing there. Oh. Can go down, by the way. Some water. Ooh, for real. What's going on?
Going on?
Hey, sorry. I guess another way out over there, but false alarm. It's the wind tunnel.
Hey, I saw
think
something.
I might have seen something in the water, but
Oh, wait. Wow. I've never been in here. Watch your step. I don't think this was meant for tourists.
just keep a lookout for a way out.
Definitely. Will do.
Crazy stuff. What's that?
It's kind of sad seeing this thing so broken. At least there's no skeletal remains, I guess.
Doesn't mean it was empty when it crashed. Just saying.
You really need to say that?
Someone did.
Haha. What's that?
No way.
Bird?
Yeah, that is a bird. Feathers, beak.
We should let it out. It shouldn't be in there.
Yeah, I totally agree. But the cage is locked, though. Maybe there's a key?
And sad.
Interesting.
Hey, look, Jacob, it's an anchor.
Which means it's another rope climb adventure. You first.
I have no idea where we're going. Ah,
What is that?
God, I don't know. Some kind of temporal anomaly? Like the thing in the sky? Let's avoid it if we can.
hey.
Let's see what's ahead. God, there has to be something down here.
Man, for real. We're going like... We're in the middle of nowhere.
Damn it. I guess we climb back up.
Going... I don't know where we're going.
My legs are gonna be chapped tomorrow.
No, come on. There's got to be another way or something. A hole or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Though I hope you do.
Well, then let's take this road back up. And what if we're gonna use radio here? It shows up, yeah.
Oh, wait. Are we really gonna try this? We don't know what this thing will do. Right? This seems
Hey.
crazy.
I'm sorry, Jacob, but this is the only way.
Slightly to strongly disagree, but okay.
Sportal, enter tier. Whoa. Look at that.
Okay, organs intact, skin attached.
1899.
I think we're back when the mine was somewhat operational. I don't think anyone's around.
Which means we time travel. We have traveled through time. On any other day I'd be screaming, but instead...
Let's see if the time tear opened anything up.
Okay, I'm starting to get... Sorry, it's not claustrophobia, but we're just like on the precipice of madness here, you know? As a kid, when I was anxious, my brother and I would play a game that kind of helped me out. It was called One Word Story. Basically, two people tell a single story, one word at a time, bouncing back and forth. Should help chill us out. Chill me out, at least. How about that?
And no thanks.
Yeah, I think I'll pass. Actually, sorry. Never mind. Let's just focus on getting out of here.
Yeah, no, okay. Sounds good. Oh, I'll lie down now. Lead on.
Ooh. So we kinda time travel when everything was fine. Maybe we can free that
Maybe we
cage.
can meet our bird's grandpa.
Yeah, maybe.
Huh.
It's dead.
I think that means we should hurry up. Maybe there's gas or whatever. Come on.
Let's get a move on.
Well, that stuff is operational, right?
Oh, looks like it's working? How do we get up there, though?
Yeah, don't know.
Wonder if this...
Let's go.
Hey, it worked!
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Okay, but there isn't... How are we both supposed to go up at the same time? There's no buttons inside. So, how is this gonna help?
What is CP system?
Stupid ass system. How is anybody supposed to come down here alone?
I think the point is you're not supposed to. Another shaft must lead out, but the tear only extends so far. Huh. How about I go up first and see if there's another lever up there somewhere? Or... unless something else is.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
Man, I can't believe this thing is working.
Real
This
quick.
whole night is just melting my brain.
Yeah, working so far.
There's another portal.
Whew. Okay, it's a little rickety, but actually, yeah. Shoot, how are you gonna get up? I thought I'd see another way once I was here, but
This...
that doesn't seem good. Climb up, fast! I think this place is having a minor meltdown.
God damn it.
What do I do?
What do I do?
I don't know.
Just jump,
If you
girl,
set the
real
lift in a
quick.
way that you can use it as a bridge, maybe.
Alright, I got it. Come on, girl. Real quick. Just move it like that. Let's go. I hope I will not die here. And jump. And one more time,
Just
yeah.
jump to me now. You're so close.
Yeah. Wait, we are back.
We made it. We're back in, now. Whew, man.
Yeah. Thank the Lord or lords above.
Definitely. Finally seen the light. And yet another climbing
Jacob's daughter
stuff.
paused. The mountain stood its ground. He knew he needed to climb it. He knew he could climb it. But the doubt, oh, such towers of doubt, if he actually would. Riley climbed with ease. Riley always climbed with ease. But there was no ease in Jacob's spirit.
What the hell are you doing?
Narrating. It helps when I'm, horrified. Helps to think that I'm like
Some
a
kind of
character
a
story
shadow.
versus,
Hey,
Watch your head!
actually me.
get the rope, man.
Jacob was grateful. Embarrassed, but grateful.
Waiting for you.
How many bones do you think I'd break if I fell right now? Break, not fracture.
Let's go with like 96%.
Nice even number, nice instant death. Hopefully.
Man, Upsy daisy, and okay. Didn't die. Sweet, box ticked. After you, Gumshoe.
Well, let's see where we are. Crazy stuff. Well, to the caves again.
Just a little bit
Again.
further. So, getting close. Thank God. Okay, here we go. One ledge at a time.
You feel okay climbing this one?
Does it matter? Okay, I'll be fine. Let's just do it. Ah, ooh. Careful. Ah, and my fingers are only bleeding a little. The ladder's just up ahead.
Come on. What happened?
What the hell was that?
I think you dropped this.
There. You doing okay, kiddo? Didn't hurt yourself too bad?
I'm
okay.
I'm okay.
Mother bears will protect their young, especially during mating season, so be extra careful not to break that light. Hey, look, kiddo, I'm sorry you couldn't go on your 5th grade field trip to the national park. I know you didn't want me to come along and chaperone. You never liked a crowd, but I'm just sorry I couldn't afford it. But we can do lots of hikes like this one over the summer.
No, I don't care about that trip. Not really, anyway.
Your teacher said really nice things about you. Said you did really well in science class. And Miss Cavendish said you wanted to write your paper on Mom. Riley, she expects you to interview someone for that. You have to think of somebody else. Somebody more available. And I don't mean me.
I want to write about Mom. I told Miss Cavendish I would.
Miss Cavendish doesn't know our history, Riley, or else she would have saved me this conversation. Your mother, she was incapable of most things. She couldn't love me, she couldn't love you, and I know in your heart you want to find out why, but there's no why there. Her soul just has too many cracks. You see, it just can't hold anything for very long. You understand?
I think so.
Good. We can talk about it later, after we find the clearing.
My nose is stuffed. Dad, what you doing here?
Oh shoot, I think we took a wrong turn. It's okay. Climb up this ledge, and I'll meet you around the other way.
So...
By the creek.
Oh, okay.
Now I'll see you up top in a bit.
Sure thing.
he's gonna help me out. Right? To not die.
Meet you around the bend?
Riley, hey! Here you are. I called and called, but echoes, that was... I didn't want to, leave without you, though.
Let's just leave.
Yeah, definitely.
Crazy stuff is going on. What are her bluffs? Well, I guess more climbing. Okay, so finally see some light.
Harmony, come in. I'm lost. On my way out.
Oh, that's, that must be... Violet was her name? I think she was out here somewhere. We must be in range. Keep an eye out.
Yet another caves. For real. I don't want to get back, like, if I have to go back to the left for all the same stuff. Way too tired of this. Finally.
Yeah, this is near the top. Gotta be a good transmitter spot somewhere around here.
Yeah. I guess it's right.
Now that I've had a minute or so to process, despite the fact that I went back in time to use a collapsing elevator from the turn of the century, I'm doing all right, surprisingly. Specifically regarding the elevator, I should say.
Well, good for you.
That's just great. We're all very proud.
I smell sassafras, and that's just fine.
Whatever happened at Fort Milner must have really messed things up for a while.
Well, Kenna, don't follow the whispers you hear on the radio. Those things you hear at night are orphan dreams looking for someone to startle and haunt. See your family more often. They care about you. Your visions don't.
You brass that
And
sass.
that's Mom, probably.
No, no, no! Don't
Riley,
hurt
look,
me!
it's that girl Violet.
She's one of parentage.
Come on, we have to help her. She's gonna fall. Come on.
Cry.
What's that?
Wait!
Hey, not again.
Oh man, not this again.
I told them I would.
Hey, Jacob, come on, man, let's go.
Make me.
We got
I'm
work
almost-
to do.
I'm going to be 17.
I'm 17.
I am.
What the going on?
I'm not going.
No.
Alien, you alive? Ah, crap.
Crap.
Nothing.
Wake
Jacob,
up.
let's go! Wake up! Come on, man, I need...
What?
Okay, Violet, just stay with me, okay?
Do not jump. What's going on for real?
Oof.
And dead
Maybe I
again.
should have just climbed the cave with you. You doing okay? The peak is just over here. One
Dead.
more thing about school, and then I'll drop it, because I don't want to ruin the morning. You can't be getting into fights anymore. I know that girl Julie spread some rumor, but they're gonna kick you out of school if you keep it up. No more friends. No more science class.
I don't care.
Well, let me be clear. You'll still be going to school, just not the school you'd want. Hey, do me a favor and show me that penny you got in your pocket there. The coin you got for change. When I install electricity in someone's home, I bury a really long, let's call it a stick, under the ground. This stick is made of copper, like that penny. We call it grounding.
So,
Very important part of the job.
Uh-huh. So...
Just give me a second here, okay? I'm trying to do something. 'Cause
okay.
electricity is a lot like you, right, Brad? It's always mad. And being mad is what lets electricity do its job. But sometimes it can be too much, and that's when people get hurt. Just focus on the penny, and just let it go. Just let go of being mad. Because sometimes electricity just needs to go somewhere.
So,
Sometimes, you know, sometimes a lot of things do. Is this making sense?
I don't know where the purse is.
throw away penny or what?
I haven't chewed gum since I was 12. I'm already old, Mom.
Well,
I have a test in history, and
I can't make it up.
hey,
I shouldn't have to do this.
there's a machine. And another riddle. Don't like this stuff. Well, something started to appear. Come on. Just a little bit more. Like that. Oh yes. Hey, what happened, man?
Is it over? Feels over.
Okay, that should be that. That better have been, that.
Let's see if we can help the kid.
Violet.
Listen.
Stay right there. I
Uh,
mean it.
okay, I'm not
Okay,
moving.
we're gonna stay right here.
I have no reason to believe that you're real. It's only real if Olivia says it is. They've been talking to each other forever.
You
Who's
didn't
talking?
know who's been talking to who?
Olivia and them. They won't let me stop.
That's okay. That's okay. You wanna go home? Hey, I wanna go home.
Do you know where I live?
I don't think she's okay, Riley.
We can
Violet,
protect
just
you.
relax. The adults are here now. We can protect you.
They'll come for you too. Olivia won't stop.
Violet, what will come for us?
How long have you been a part of Parentage? What do they even want?
This has gone on for too long, okay? You have to
Stay away from me. Stop. You.
Hey!
Ow! Damn it! Ow! 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 I don't.
Hey,
Do not
stay right
move.
there.
Don't
Stay
follow me.
there.
Just if you know what's good for you, you won't follow me. Just leave us alone.
Oh, God. This is getting bad.
I swear to God, every single human being is insane.
We should get the transmitter to its location, see if it works. I think the best spot is on the cliff over here.
Crazy way to that transmitter. But let's hope finally we can bring it up. Nice music, by the way. Well, charity point. Finally we're at the place.
All right. Let's see if it is.
Let's see. Yeah.
Ah, there it goes. Huh, all right. These seem to be working.
I feel like we earned that one.
Definitely. Let's get back on the trail.
So what? We put another one and you ran away. You asked me for one more. Do you? Yeah. Like to Tiger Falls. How we can get there?
I don't want to talk about it.
Again?
I don't want to talk about it, and you can't make me.
Talk about what?
Brandon is a jerk, and I'm not sorry I told him so. I said I was sorry for pushing him, but I'm not sorry about the rest. So I don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay?
Okay. No talking then for the rest of the night. I guess that means we won't be able to get burgers later, though. I guess I'll just make a salad instead.
I don't want a salad. I told Brandon I was sorry. I told Mr. Severson I was sorry. And I am sorry. I mean, he wouldn't stop making fun of my hair. But still, I just get mad, and it's like a sneeze.
Don't be sorry, man.
You don't have to be sorry. That kid was a jerk.
Brandon. I hate getting angry. I hate the feeling. I hate not being able to turn it off.
Here, it's a penny.
A penny? What for?
Next time you're mad, just take out that penny and focus on that instead. It'll absorb it. Like anything, and you'll just be able to let it go. Your anger, I mean, not the penny.
You're in
so
a mood.
you're in a mood.
We both know that's not gonna work.
No, I don't want to. Sorry. I was just back in 5th grade, yelling at a teacher. Oh, God.
Are we going crazy?
Jesus, are we just going crazy?
I mean, never say
There's
never.
some kind of mental traumas. You okay?
Hey, you okay?
I am processing. Best I got for you.
Well, man. We need to. So map is updated. One over there to Tiger Falls, I guess. Right? Can we just go down there and not take all this way back through the caves? Well, at least one more transmitter is up. That's good news. Yeah, look at that. Better way to get out of here.
Yeah, this is gonna sound, but I keep having flashes of high school, passing you in the hall between 3rd and 4th period. That's when I'd see you during the day. Everyone else always looked in a hurry, but you definitely weren't. We ran in different circles, I think.
I never think about school. Or I try not to, anyway. It's hard for me to sit still for very long.
Oh man, me? I love sitting still. It's like my favorite thing in the world. If I don't have to move my body at all, that's a great day right there. Can I ask? There were like 6 kids who didn't get a yearbook photo, and I was always like, who would want to get their yearbook picture taken? It's senior year! Because I'm, at heart, a dictionary salesman. But can I just ask, did you just not want to? If it's like personal, then forget to ask.
My mom left when I was a baby. She just couldn't handle it, my dad says. And sometimes I'd see people who looked like her from pictures my dad had, you know? And on the day they took yearbook photos, I saw her sitting in a car outside the school. It probably wasn't her. I mean, of course it wasn't her, but I just didn't go in. Bummed around with some older friends, saw a movie instead.
Oof, sorry. That's hard.
I'll see her in reflections and passing windows and stuff still. I try to get over it, you know, but some things make it hard sometimes.
Oh, Barrington Creek. Well, should we done for now and put another transmitter next time? Let's get back to you, Castle Man, and
hey, anyone around?
chill for a
At the
while.
ranger station, trying to find anything we can use. Violet?
It's okay. I got her with me. Stay off the receiver unless it's an emergency. Over and out.
Sounds like they're starting to move around. Better keep that in mind.
Yeah, I don't care where parentage crawls. Let's just focus on the plan. Plant these beacons, try to ignore anything that isn't that.
Because, well, anyway, let's chill for a while. Listen some radio.
seconds afterwards, creating worlds.
Well,
Expansion.
gonna drink some tea now.
And I remember my mother telling me that I would.
Let's see what this story will go about
She said I was blessed.
next time.
It was a cruel warning. And so, yesterday morning I had estates in Africa. Yesterday night I sought counsel from the Senate. Today's morning brought famine, disease, but I saw none of it. I don't know what tonight will bring, but the prospect isn't what it used to be. If I know that in a week I'll be walking Pangea again, it hardly matters what happens in the intervening days. The moments change and fold themselves into decent clothes and get tucked away in a drawer somewhere or a cabinet.